All right. Welcome back to Cut the Cuck. Hopefully, a quick one for you today. New box squads to discuss, the Aussie squads to discuss, and then probably out of here so we can get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, looks like it's off to a good start at the cricket this weekend. It's not as morbid.
The cricket's been a weird one because there's been a lot of up and downs, but I do think we've pretty much been on top for most of the time.
Well, yeah, we've got it over here. So for the people watching now, if we are looking to the side, it's because we've got the cricket on and we are keeping an eye on it. And it's
Yeah,
currently
cricket
107
here,
runs.
rugby here.
Yeah, nothing but heartache and palpitations.
Yeah, this weekend's an important one. Um, there's that worry going around, at least from everyone that I'm speaking to back home, where
Yeah,
Saturday was just a morbid day. The whole country was morbid.
yeah,
Um, but what I don't like is everyone going, well, if we lose tomorrow, then Springbok rugby's over.
yeah,
Fucking relax.
yeah.
We're
Chill.
like, yes, it's great. No one wants to lose, um, but also it's going to be okay. Like it's one game. Obviously, losing tomorrow would be terribly shit. But that's also only two games.
Yeah. I was
This,
going to ask you,
yes.
do you think Australia can go back to back? Not can the Box win, but do you think Australia has it in them to go back to back?
Well, without thinking about it, my initial answer is going, they shouldn't have fucking won in the first place. But also, if we look at the Australian team before the British and Irish Lions tour, we all counted them out.
Oh,
I, I
100%.
was, we were talking 50, 60 point wins.
Mm-hmm.
And they proved us wrong. And then they took that momentum, brought it into last week's game, and showed us that we need to step our game up and we need to be better.
Yeah.
And if we can learn anything from Rusty and the boys, they're gonna come out tomorrow and they're gonna play.
Yeah.
They're gonna play some rugby tomorrow. But the Aussies look good, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting.
It is going to be a good one. I think, I mean, it goes into the first segment of talking about the squad and Rassie making 10 changes. It said something like, and I know I watched a couple of the press conferences during the week and they were talking, and Rassie was like, oh, well, we're going to make some of these changes anyway. I feel like he wouldn't have.
Yep. No,
I
I
think,
feel like maybe those changes were supposed to be kept and for New Zealand.
yes, that's what I reckon. I reckon they were gonna wait and pop them on a plane literally tomorrow to come here because it's 2 weeks and we're
Yeah,
playing New Zealand.
yeah.
Um, and it's that first game that's going to be the most important one because I still reckon we'll win the one in Wellington. I'm not worried about that one. It's the Auckland one that's kind of got me worried, and it's warranted because when last has anybody won in Auckland?
Well, I think your confidence will change quite a lot if things don't go well tomorrow, because then a guaranteed win in Wellington is not so guaranteed.
If we lose tomorrow, I will just sell my tickets.
I guess the
No,
luck
that's a
no, you
lie. It's
won't.
actually,
I said
oh,
no, you won't.
that was a
we
stupid thing
we
to say.
we could be on like I said, a 16 game losing streak like the Welsh did, and you would still go watch that game.
I would, and I would still try and order a brandy and coke.
Can you get a brandy and coke at the stadiums in South Africa?
Surely, I reckon if you went to Loftus and they just got another wicket. If you went to Loftus and asked for brandy and coke, and they said no, there would be problems. Pretoria would surely.
Fall apart.
Let me check.
Actually, that's not a bad question. Does anyone know if you can order brandy at Coke at a rugby game in South Africa?
It makes us sound like the worst South Africans. Both of
Chad,
us here.
I haven't lived there in 10 years. What am I supposed to know what's possible and what's not possible anymore?
It's true because yeah, I don't know either. I'm trying to think.
There's
Last time,
even There's even chocolate bars that you can't buy anymore that you could buy when I lived there.
Oh, I know, the fast forwards and
Tempo, I think, was the other one. Yeah,
was
yeah.
Tempo gone now too?
I think I saw a post about Tempo being gone. Yeah.
Ah,
You see? So don't fucking at me with my Brandy and
don't
Coke
at me.
question.
Listen to you. Freaking think you're a teenager.
I read like one, so leave me alone.
Yeah, fucking same. Yeah, we've gone off topic here.
It's your fault. We're
Okay,
talking about the squads.
let's cut the cuck.
Cut the cuck. Talk about the
Okay,
team.
yeah. 10 changes. Rusty's made them. Do you think that they? I mean, the team's really strong. Do you think it's a strong enough team to beat an inform Wallabies? I think it's fair to say that they're an inform Wallaby side.
I would say it's probably the best we've seen Australia for a long time.
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, they haven't been, yeah, over the last 3 4 years. I mean, it's quite tough because they've had obviously coaching issues for a while now. But I don't think Joe Schmidt's going to be there forever. Isn't he only there for a little bit and there's someone else coming in?
I wouldn't know.
I
That's
think
your
that's
neck
the
of the
thing.
woods.
Oh, Jesus. You're the second person that's basically said I'm Australian. In this last, um, what's it now? 11 o'clock. So since 5 o'clock, 5 hours, 6 hours, I've been called Australian twice.
Okay, but answer this important question.
Oh, yeah. Here we
Where
go.
do you currently have citizenship?
In Australia. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
So, Chad,
Court.
if you could cut the cuck and stop distracting the both of us,
Okay.
tell me your opinion on the squad, you prick.
Uh, I think it's our strongest team that we've put out this year. I reckon.
Even at eighth man.
Eight. No, okay, not our strongest at eight man. But what I don't know what's going on with the eight man because we had Sia did really well. Loved him at eight, and he's played at eight for the Sharks stuff. So I'm not worried. I think it's good to have him there. But I don't know why we don't have actual eighth men playing in
The
that
eighth man
spot.
position. We just
Yeah,
use different
yeah. Rusty's
flankers.
using. Yeah, well, Rusty's using the eighth man spot, and makes sense from what he said in his press conferences about the eighth man only being in the scrum 12 times a game, but
Yes.
there's 80 rucks. So makes sense. It's obviously just a different way that they're approaching it. But I don't mind Jean-Luc at 8. I think he's a fucking incredible player.
Him over Jasper Vista.
No, but isn't
And
but
then I also find it interesting that we've got Mostert at flanker.
I saw that. I think we're trying to target the lineouts. I think we're trying to get as much because we got destroyed in line. Our lineouts were horrible last week. Absolutely.
That's actually not a bad analysis because you've got Snyman and Norkia who are taller, probably our two tallest locks, and then Mostert as a third jumper. I like
Yeah, I
that.
think we're going
Interesting.
for. We're definitely going. Rusty does not want to lose a single lineout.
No, doesn't want to lose a single lineout, and he wants to have 100 midfield lineouts.
I'm for it. I think it's going to be interesting because, like, if we look at the team. So I've got it over here. If I look at just the back line, so we've got Grant, we've got Pollard, Cheslin, Damien, Jesse, Kanan, and Apalila Fassi. It's a relatively strong, like.
That's a solid back six.
It's incredible, but
Oh,
like the youngest or the most inexperienced there
7, excuse me.
is Grant Williams, and you could argue Kanan Moody.
As in terms of inexperience?
Yeah, in internationals and like in big pressure games, the rest of them rock solid. I mean, I even said in last week that I wonder if we'll bring Villy back to just calm everyone down because it looked like we overplayed a lot. And if you've got Oaks like Andre and Villy, they'll have the the voice and the respect of the team to listen to what's going on. And I feel like that the whole backline at this point, Cheslin's been there game after game. Damien and Jesse are the two most capped, most paired centers.
Sense of pairing, yeah.
Yeah, it's cooked. Kane and Moody, incredible. Yeah, it's a very strong backline. I'm into it.
I'm excited to see Kane and Moody. I don't know what it is about him, but whenever he's on the field, there's at least one moment of brilliance.
Yeah. We need a couple because we have to get 5 points. Yeah, we have to get the bonus point. Yeah, and I feel like Rusty's named his squad to get that bonus point because even our forwards,
Sucks.
and I love that we've gone for the 6-2 split. I'm into it. It's the 6-2 split on us versus the 5-3 for Australia. So it's
The opposite of last week.
yeah,
The again, the fun part is you've got Quaka Smith,
yeah,
who could play anything except for prop and lock and hooker.
dude. I'm pretty sure
Fuck
he
it,
could.
he could probably play hooker. He just can't play prop or lock.
Quaka could probably be the director of rugby. He could do everything. I don't think there's anything he can't do.
And then Sasha, if I'm not mistaken, has played at fly half center and fullback.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got Grant Williams who can go out on the wing, I think we've got the coverage even with a 6-2 split.
That's what I was talking about with last week when we started doing the same weird things and we had both our nines on the field. I don't know. In Rusty we trust,
In Rusty we
but
trust.
in Rusty
Even
we
if it
trust.
doesn't work, it's still in Rusty we trust.
Yeah.
But the I suppose the big change for Australia is Corey Toole at 11.
Do you know much about him? Have you seen how quick that man is?
Do you watch Sevens?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be because what's he? He's 11, so he's gonna be. He's got Caden Moody.
But my question is this his international debut at 15?
Yep. Yeah. It is very different.
That's I was gonna say because that for me would be the big question because even when you saw like absolute thugs from sevens come over, which was like for South Africa's Quaka Smith, but on wing we had
Dude, Cheslin's
uh
from fucking Sevens.
yeah, but he didn't have like an extended sevens career. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like if
yeah,
you
I see
look
what you mean.
at who's he for the Stormers? Sanatla.
Natla.
Absolutely unstoppable for sevens.
Yeah,
He's been good for the Stormers, but he hasn't done for the Stormers what he did for the Blitzboks.
yeah. It's difficult to compare though. You've literally got twice as many people on the field attacking at you.
More, yeah, it's more than double the number of people, and you've also got
Got another wicket.
some who's and is it English?
Yep,
Perfect.
I think we've got it.
Yeah, that should be it. They still need just under 100 runs with 3 wickets in hand, and it's all the lower order, so it'd be fine. That's good. Oh, was there a nick there?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Don't
well, I
even
can't
look
hear
at
it.
it.
So.
I can't either, but there was definitely a nick. I'm just saying there was.
Yeah, I heard it, bro.
Yeah, I can hear it from here. And they're playing in wherever they're playing.
That's down the road from your house, I assume.
Kind of, yeah. It's just a sneaky 3-hour plane ride. Off
Yeah, no,
topic.
Corey
Sinatla.
Toole
Yeah,
and Sanatla. Sanatla playing great for the Stormers, but if he had the same sort of impact at 15s as what he had for sevens, he would be playing for the Box.
yeah.
So I'm interested. Maybe it's a good thing. I mean, ideally for us, it's not a good thing. But
No. It's going to be interesting to see because last week they created a lot of gaps. And if you give an oak like him a little bit of
space,
space, problems.
big trouble. Yeah, old and slow. What about? Do you know what the ticket sales were like for Cape Town versus Joburg?
I'd assume high. I don't know, but I can quickly
I
check
mean,
it
it's not
out.
something to look up. It's just because we spoke about it last week, about the stadium not being sold out.
Yeah. But I think for me, the the sales is also like affected by where Ellis Park is. Like it's cuck to
Yeah,
get to, difficult to
it
get
isn't the
to.
most convenient stadium.
No, and you don't really want to go into Johannesburg City.
No.
Yeah,
And regardless of what option you go with, the parking is either too expensive or it's too shitty or it's too
yeah,
far away.
yeah. I mean, when we used to go to rugby, there was a couple times where we drove in and did the whole fucking parking, and it was just chaos. I mean, I remember at the end where there used to just be those like I forget what it's called, like park and ride or whatever, and we used to park at the Glen and get into those like taxi things and go in.
The
That was
shuttles, yeah.
that's the word I was looking for. It's the only way that made actual sense because it's just terrible getting in there, and that's why I stopped going to Lions games. Honestly, I would have been at
Yeah,
every single
because
Lions game if I could.
yeah, but it's a mission to get there, and then you watch. I mean, when we were there, the Lions were not doing well.
No, terrible.
You got to risk your phone, wallet, and safety.
Laugh. Yeah,
Yeah, to go watch below average game of rugby, or
yeah,
probably a loss. To be fair, because
yeah,
it was Super Rugby,
yeah,
which Super 14, I think it was. You go watch dead average rugby. And then when you leave in a group, you hold your phone, wallet, and you stay in a tight group and you run back to your car.
yeah.
So yeah, it was never great.
It's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cape Town would be great to be filled. Um
I'm checking now. I'm on Ticketmaster's website. There's still some. Not
how much
not.
are tickets?
There we go.
Curious. Where do they start? Where do they end?
So I've just clicked on random ones. These are behind the poles. 600 rand. Yeah, so that's about the same price. That's actually more expensive than here because we paid. Let me check. So if I go on to South Africa versus, I mean, there'll be none in Auckland, so I'll have to only look at Wellington.
While we were talking, we picked up another wicket, just so you know. Bartlett.
Really? Fucking that's then it's surely who got it?
I think it was Ngidi. Oh yeah, Ngidi's got 2 wickets in this over. 1 ball left.
Oh my god, the stadium's so empty for the other game.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's cool. I can still get tickets. Oh no, they just like one ticket. Oh, there's a couple, yeah. Yeah, so it's about the same price. So it's $233 for a random. I've just chosen a random ticket in Wellington Stadium. That's crazy, eh?
$233 and 2,600 rand. Yeah.
Actually, I'm lying. If I there's cheaper tickets. There's ones here for $140. Fucking way up in the rafters, though. You have to use your passport to see the game. Yes, as you're far back. Um, and you have to be a child. That's for children. Okay.
And you have to be a child. These are important criteria, Chad.
Yeah. Actually, there's so many tickets. Wow. Like in the like far back, but there's still heaps. But starting at $193, so cheaper, or about the same. So what's this in New Zealand?
In your
Dollar
Monopoly
bucks.
money.
Yeah, so 2,650 rand is $260. So it's more expensive than it is here. That's
Crazy.
crazy.
I know they said they need to relook at ticket pricing, and I think
That's fucked. I don't remember tickets being that expensive.
no. So I think SA Rugby need to watch the show, and they need to see that 2 idiots like us figured out that they're overcharging.
Yeah,
And if
they're
idiots like
charging.
you and I can figure it out, then I'm pretty sure someone whose job it is to figure out ticket pricing, I'm I'm sure they can do it on their own. But if they need to, they can watch us and get some pointers. It's too
Yeah,
fucking expensive.
yeah. Sick.
So that's the major takeaway from this. Corey O'Toole, we're going to see how he does.
Yeah,
And ticket prices are too expensive in South Africa.
that's going to be a whole segment. I'll make sure that we get it in and whack it on Instagram and
And,
stuff, and we can
and
tag
you
SA Rugby.
tag SA Rugby.
Yeah, that is very
And
surprising. That I I'm very surprised at that. I would have thought that it would have been more expensive here.
I mean, without even looking at ticket pricing, because I live in the Netherlands, so I don't get to watch any games live. Um, but I would have thought, just based off like international rankings, that New Zealand would have the most expensive rugby tickets
Yeah,
because because you're almost guaranteed to sell out every stadium. At least that's how I looked at it as someone who didn't look at tickets. I
yeah.
was like, God, getting rugby tickets in New Zealand is probably a mission. Hmm.
That's it's difficult. The Ellis Park game difficult to get. I had to sign up for pre-sales for that one, and it sold out in no time. Um, the Wellington one, obviously, there's still heaps of tickets. It's quite strange how that works here. Yeah, it is weird. Even if I go to NPC games, so the Curry Cup here,
Yeah, yeah.
um, you can literally just walk up anytime, just book buy tickets.
Do they still have those like old school ticket booths outside the
Yep.
stadium? That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Well, but we're in Nelson, tiny little place. It's we 50,000 people at capacity, I think, and that's our entire city. If I show you our stadium, it looks like I reckon UJ's got a bigger stadium.
It was fun to go watch varsity rugby. Varsity
Fuck,
rugby
dude,
was always a good time.
I was so into it at one stage.
Because at
Like I
Wits, it was
wouldn't
so
miss a
easy to
game.
get tickets
Yeah, well, we used to go to Wits and UJ all the time and just get plastered on cheap beers.
on a Wednesday night.
Yeah,
I
as
think it was on a Wednesday.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Varsity rugby was and the thing I enjoyed about it as well is like it was so closely matched,
Mm,
the games.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we could. It's I remember when they started doing the like colored shorts and stuff for like the man of the match of the previous match and all those kind of
Yeah, the
things.
guy with the pink shorts. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So, similar to like volleyball, I believe.
yeah. But it was so sick. I dig the weird things like that. Right, we're getting off topic here again. We've been trying to talk about this team.
All right. So the team, I would say a little strange to have Franco Mostert at 7.
Hmm.
I would probably, if I have to be nitpicky, I don't know what happened the week before in training, of course, but I would maybe switch out Jean-Luc Dupria for Visa.
Hmm.
And then I'm interested to see what happens with Marnus van der Merwe at 16 instead of having Bongi at 16.
Yeah, I was also that's the one thing I was a bit worried about, but I wonder if Russie's holding Bongi off for All
New
Blacks
Zealand. Yeah. And then
because I would.
Bowen Fenter at 17. He didn't have a great game last week.
No, he didn't have these best, but he's got Vilko low, and I feel like
I think they'll be
I
okay.
yeah. Again, I think I said it last week. I prefer Marks coming off the bench just because he's got such an impact. I don't love him starting, but it's going to be
Not a lot of games where we see Eben come off the bench.
no. That's also it's.
That could be exciting. That could be very exciting.
I was worried about us missing the opportunity to see Will Skelton versus Eben because we didn't really get that last
No,
week.
but well, I don't know if we spoke about it over text because we weren't watching the whole game together. But I think they must have spoken to Eben and Skelton
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
game,
It
because
had to
both
be.
of them were on their best behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
So it will be interesting to see this week if there's a little bit of extra tenacity from the box. But
Yeah. I feel like
I
there's
don't know.
gonna be.
I didn't mind it not being a boxing match. I thought it was a good game of rugby. We weren't the better side and they beat us, but it was still a good game of rugby.
Yeah.
But
Still lost
also
though.
watching even fucking lose his mind is that gif where he's grabbing, who is he grabbing? Is it's a
Yeah.
prop
I know what you're talking about.
where
Having
he's
that
grabbing
Ottawa?
his eyes are
Yeah,
wide, and he's that. I
got
see
another
that in
wicket.
real life. I shit my pants
Oh no,
right there and then.
you play dead, play possum. It's just
Also, if he's doing that to me, he's holding me 4 feet off the floor.
yeah,
So game's over. Gidi just got the last wicket. I think that's a 5-4.
good on him. So that's the series one. Look at us
That's the
turning
series one with the game in hand.
easy peasy, mate. It's all
Good for them. Good for them.
normality has been restored. The world's
Yeah,
all
this
in
is where it
order.
starts, right?
Yep.
That's where it went wrong last week. Is we lost the T20 just before. Now we've won the ODI. Now
We
we're gonna
won
win the
them
rugby.
both really well. This one, what the other one was 95 runs. This one's 84 runs. That's decent sized wins for us.
And the commentators were talking earlier that in ODIs, the Australians have been struggling against the Proteas. Because they were talking about certain players going ahead and getting 50s and 100s off teams like England, off teams like India, off teams like Pakistan, but they're not able to do it against the Proteas, at least in recent history in ODIs. So let's see. We were the best Test match team. We won
Yeah.
so
Oh, we got so much
I know
flack for that. Jesus.
I know we're not doing great in T20s, but it's good to see that the ODI squad's still doing well. Even with Markram getting 2 shitty scores in 2 games in a row.
Can't have them all.
And Brevis.
Yeah.
But my main question to you is, can you say the number 20 name for Australia coming off the bench?
Number 20.
Yeah.
I cannot. Nick Champion. Nick Champion,
Just
mate.
Champion. We'll leave it at Nicholas Champion. The rest
Yeah.
of it's not important.
Nah. That's a mouthful.
Is it French? He could also have a French father and grew up and lives in Australia now, you
You could,
uncultured
but
swine.
well, I
Look
don't
at
know.
what's his name for Australia. I mean, for Ireland. On the wing,
Go
Lowe.
on. Oh, low.
No, that's Scotland.
Scott.
Lowe has an Afrikaans last name, but he's a New Zealander playing international rugby for Ireland. And you want to give me shit about Nicholas Champion?
Well, you asking me dumb questions. I don't fucking know. He's 20 minutes for me to find out what his blood type is.
I'd like to know the name of his mother, father, and his
Yeah, his
dog.
passport number and the last three numbers on his credit card.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Safety first. All right, Chad. Tomorrow's the game.
tomorrow is the game.
What time do you have to be up?
I will be up again 2:30. It's actually on
I
Sunday
will.
for me, so I've still got a whole
That
nother
is
day.
true. That is true.
But it's all good. I'll go load up. I'll go get a Red Bull, bang a coffee, and we'll be on our way.
I'm nervous.
I am
I'm very
too.
nervous.
It's yeah. I know a couple of weeks ago I asked you what if Australia wins the first match over text message. Yeah, I've got that same what if.
But I don't know. I also kind of like it because it's a reminder to the players that you have to constantly be good.
Yeah,
Can't just run off. I mean, the rugby we've been spoiled with since winning the 2019 Rugby World Cup. We've been
yeah,
spoiled.
yeah,
Like, we haven't won every game, but we've always been on top.
yeah,
We've been spoiled. And then we've also won 2 Rugby World Cups in a row.
yeah.
Like,
And the
that's
rugby
fucking
championship.
cool.
And now yeah,
So, like, it's a nice reminder that international rugby's fucking hard and you can't always expect to win. But I do want to continue seeing us win, of course. So fuck it.
do. I cannot express to you enough how much I want us to win the 2027.
It would break world rugby.
We'd just be banned from competing. Take us
It
out.
would world rugby would. I don't know what they would do, but I there would be they'd make a new sport that's very similar to rugby, but it's more like rugby league than it is rugby union because then the
No
aggressiveness
scrums.
of our forwards is taken away. Yeah,
Yeah.
no scrums, no midfield lineouts,
Yep.
uh,
No 6-2
no
splits on the
mauls,
bench.
no mauls. Yeah, and you can only have 5 backline players and 3 forwards on the
Yep.
bench. There's no changing that. Those are the
Yeah.
rules. And if you put someone on the bench as a center, you can't
They
put
have
him
to
on at
play.
flank.
Yeah,
He
has to
can't
be
play
center.
flank. Yeah.
Can you
Those are the
imagine?
new rugby rules if we win 2027. Stupid. All right,
Before you
Chad.
go, I've got one question for you. Do you reckon we still have a chance of winning the rugby championship as it stands today?
Yes, because if we beat Australia and we go on to win both games against New Zealand, which just saying it sounds ridiculous, but we beat Australia tomorrow. We go on, we beat New Zealand in the remaining 2 games. We beat Argentina in the remaining 2 games. The only way we would not win it then is if Australia go on to beat New Zealand in those same 2 games.
Yeah. I can't see Australia. I mean, I can't see New Zealand losing 4 matches in the rugby championship.
No, exactly. So I think we might
So,
lose one to them too, and then Australia. What could be
but then
fun is
even
it
if that's
might
the case,
be.
if that's the case, that means New Zealand's won. Yeah, I mean, it'll come down to points difference then, I guess. But yeah,
It could be maybe one of the more exciting rugby championships that we've had in a while because usually whoever wins it wins all 6 games,
yeah. You
and you
kind of have to
kind
in
of
the way that it's set
yeah
up, though.
you kind of know before the final week starts who's won it.
Well, we thought that we had won it. In my mind, South Africa had already won the rugby championship back to back before week 1.
Yeah, but you're an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. I was so confident. I was like, this is going to be a breeze in the
Look, I
park.
didn't I didn't think we would lose last week, but I did know Australia would come out and play.
Yeah,
But now that we've lost, it gets super interesting. Only if New Zealand win. I mean, only if New Zealand can lose a game or two does it get interesting. Otherwise,
yeah.
New Zealand could go ahead, win the next 5 games, and just do what New Zealand does.
Can't let that happen, Byron.
I mean, you and I don't have a way of stopping it.
I do. I'll be at the game. I'll be supporting the boys. They'll know. They'll know.
Just, I think, go sit next to Rassi for those 2 games in New Zealand, and I'll, send him a quick text since you guys are boys, and just let him know you're available if he needs anything.
I will. I'll go get him waters. I will do what I can.
You can be Rassi's water boy.
I, I actually would. I would if
I
there was
mean,
a
I do that in a
competition.
heartbeat. Of
Oh,
course, I
same.
would.
If like South African rugby, SA rugby ran like a what's it called? Like when you raffle thing.
I like,
And you had to,
like a sweepstakes for
yeah.
being a
I
water boy.
would deposit. I would just change my bank account details from my work straight into that, and as many tickets as I can get. Can you imagine? You go have like for a week with the box as like they when they did the documentary of Chasing the Sun. Imagine you got to just hang out with that crew for like a week,
Ugh.
dude. Take my
Well,
money.
I saw they were signing autographs and stuff at the V&A waterfront this week. I 100% would have gone if I lived in Cape Town.
Yeah, and I would have been a millionaire if I won the lotto.
All right, thanks, asshole.
Yeah,
Chad, I think that's it until mañana.
yeah,
Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
yeah. It's going to be lekker. I'm keen.
Little keen bean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some like a braai vleis. Make sure they have a little morning snack. I'll have some boerewors in the morning, or maybe even just
Oh,
some
so
biltong.
you're gonna bra on Saturday your time and keep a little something something for Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Smart, smart
Well, I
man.
always try to, but I end up fucking pounding down cold boerewors and 10 o'clock at night. That's
I mean, we all have our flaws. You've got a lot more than everyone else, but that's just another
what
one to add to the list.
eating cold boerewors, dude. You
That's
don't eat that?
that's
You
filthy. That's
fuck
filthy.
you missing out on life, brother.
No, Chad. Boerewors is so good that it has to be enjoyed the best way every time.
I could I take the braflace right out of the fridge and eat it. Chicken, steak, sausage, whatever's in that thing. I've even got one of those old silver containers, those like the one Afrikaans I
It's
say, and I'll just literally take the lid off, chow the braflace as
see,
is.
I don't mind having other braaivleis that way, but boerewors, I don't know. It has to be warm, uh, ideally with some onions.
No, see, I can't do it with onions. I hate it with onions.
And you just keep adding to your flaws.
You're the problem, Byron.
Chad,
You,
what if you make a boerewors roll? Do you put tomato sauce?
yeah,
Do you,
you have
what else
to.
do you put? What else do you put?
Mustard.
Or you just put tomato sauce? You
No,
put mustard as well.
tomato sauce, mustard. That's it. That's all
Okay.
she wrote. There's no
Okay.
onion or bullshit.
Or like that, like that reel you sent me.
Jesus. That that actually upset me. It made me not want
I've
to be.
never seen a boerewors made worse.
I'll try and see if I can add a picture of what that was so that
Brilliant
everyone
idea. Yeah.
can.
So everyone, anyone watching wants to cry at home like we did, you can see it yourself.
It made me want to be Australian. That's how bad it was. It was rough.
All right, Chad. Until tomorrow, stay out of trouble. You are a doers, so it's okay. And for everyone else, thanks for watching.
Yep. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, press all the buttons.
Yeah. And come watch us on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure we'll actually be live on YouTube too.
We
We'll
can
try
be
to do
live on
both.
YouTube.
We can.
Shows you how fucking useless I am.
Yeah. We signed
All
up
right.
with your mobile number.
Well, send me a text.
All right, boys.
Yes. Yeah. So Twitch and YouTube tomorrow. Chad. Until then, goodbye.